Yuki here, and today we're going to be starting Metaphor ReFantazio. And man, am I hyped to be playing this game. It won a gambling little section that I set up for myself. The monster is barely visible. I have really good eyesight, so I'll do that. Autosave feature. Warning. Yeah, I wouldn't pirate this game. I didn't pay for it, but I didn't pirate it. I know my audio sounds different than a lot of the series is. I've got a different mic I'm using. This one has less problems than my other one. You guys don't have to worry about static and if I'm playing with friends, you don't have to worry about echo. As my friend described it, it sounds like I'm in a box. I don't know if that's true or not. But we're gonna have to put up with it. I don't have the funds to acquire another headset. And I would also like to say, because if I know I'm gonna be using a walkthrough for something, I want to give thanks to PowerPicks, a website I am using for the 100% guide of this game.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Some of them have to realize it was him, right? I'm gonna either turn down the opacity of subtitles or remove them entirely, if given the, so we can enjoy the cutscenes a little better. Whoops. Oh, game hasn't even started. Settings. Let's do new game.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Who are you? Who shall guide the protagonist? Ah! What is the main character's name here? I'm going to put in the canon name. Which is Will. You will name the protagonist later. Oh, no. I am Masato. You will name the protagonist later.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
I wonder. Is fantasy limited to confines of imagination? Would you call it? Not always.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Ah. Okay, so we want standard difficult. Let's go normal. Yes.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the road safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners! No crown or church will save us!
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving! Hurry it up! Next one! Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife is. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Sorry about the storm in the background.
Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Let's want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Give me control of the character so I can change my settings, please.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
Give me a moment. There's a really bad storm outside. So I'm giving you guys a little heads up. If the stream suddenly ends, my power cut out, or my Wi-Fi. I will not be redoing the stream. So, like, if it cuts out at 13 minutes, then I guess it's a 13-minute stream. Like how...
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Are you alright?
Are you alright?
He speaks!
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same.
What's this button do? Oh my gosh.
You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back. Think we'll make it?
You don't look hurt, though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Basic controls. Left stick, hold R2 dash, and B dodge. Some actions you can perform and the corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can always use the minimap to see which way to go. You can view tutorials you've seen before.
Let's go.
Settings. Music needs to be turned down. Wait, I'm seeing something close. Don't move.
Watch out!
Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet. Far sight. Press LT to use... Oh, sorry. Face sight. To use face sight, the ability lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it shows up as an unknown. Prepare
Okay.
best you can.
They look pretty tough. Careful now. Hey, your health is dangerously low. Watch it. Please, wake up. Answer me.
Fantasy is dead.
Champion against fear. Rise and face anxiety.
Well, it's not a deathless run, that's for sure.
Okay.
Gallica.
Watch out. Oh no. Looks like they found us. Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful. Look! Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing again?
I like this kid.
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through.
No third option? Dang.
Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road.
One moment, I need to fix my hair. I haven't combed it in, like, today. So, give me a second. Yeah, I was fiddling. I don't know how well you guys can hear me, but I was fiddling with it earlier, and it now getting bothersome. Okay.
You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
It's as though music is playing directly into my mind. The effect of Gallica's magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Look! Over there!
That's a road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Trad is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight. I think Ritual's over there. It's big enough to use. I want this. This is how I can
I don't like this.
Is this game a hack and slash? Uh-oh, this is bad.
Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Oh, great secret bearer, hear my wish, come forth and grant me thy guidance. I didn't notice it. I was making sure I don't miss anything.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even.
An Elder.
Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elda kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Ah, interesting.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Yep. Let's go. Recruitment! I'm going to the military!
So?
Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me figures. What to know in town? Press RB to open the local map. If you're unsure of what to do, try pressing Y. Gallica always has good ideas, or so she thinks. That's funny. Saving, press up on D-pad and save areas to save.
Whatever will I do?
What's gonna happen?
All right then.
An elder? Here? Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
No, I want one.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
Shady woman. Ah, yes.
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
No thanks.
No thanks.
What a shame.
How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it? Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty, passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic, world-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I won't be staying long. I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Hey, I didn't want to talk to her. She wanted to talk to me.
Let's head there.
Difference.
Oh. All right then.
Yeah.
Give it a fold, I say. Who else can it be?
Gran Trad. I think we've been in the crowd and no one would have noticed you're Nilda, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention by hiding your tribe is the I'm going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best.
Right.
Easier said than done, I'm sure. But it's for the sake of the mission, and on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should check out ahead.
What are you playing at?
All right then.
Say that.
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Woohoo.
Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
Thanks, this guy.
An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I'm just so bored. I need the money. I want to fight for a change. Honestly, I think this is the most me answer. I'm just so bored.
I just want to kill some time.
And a little kingdom-sponsored bloodshed will spice up your life, eh? I know your type. I suppose this work attracts degenerates.
Are you crazy?
So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I've always been lucky.
I've always been pretty lucky.
I asked for your skills, boy. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Present name of the story's protagonist. I believe his name is Will. Name can't be used. Okay, I'll just type in Will. This is his canon name. I always love using the canon names.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property, so if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next!
We did it! What a long line. Guess we have no choice but to wait our turn.
Whoa.
You're listening as well, or? So it's behind me, if so, or what's this on me? Oh, nothing. I'm sure you're wondering the same thing. Hey, word. If there's steak on the table at my home, what an earthly force could drag me to enlist to the Royal Army? Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in ways that kingdom foolish or not.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What did they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Wasted good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
The young nobleman is a cunt chap.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Cinder igniter.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
The thing around its neck is apparently a magic igniter. Captain, I spoke with earlier, had one too. They must take on many different forms like the one I saw in the main.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Oil capital vicinity
Wow,
map.
that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again.
Okay.
First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Nice.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey, you awake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still, when you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It never gets easier. That's just how it is.
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. You see, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Good night. Record the events, that's fine. Yes. Save complete.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
What in the world is that type of disease?
I won't give up either. Trust me.
I feel like this nobleman's going to become our friend.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Hello.
Let's see.
Great. World map. You can view information about your surroundings in the world. Use left stick to highlight the location you want to learn about, then press A.
This place here.
Let's see. Let's see here.
Ranchette, huh? It'll probably be a while before we go back.
This place here.
Let's see.
Hold on. This place here.
You should choose your destiny.
This place here. Hold on.
Let's see here.
Was the plan to camp out there tonight? The fort's just
This place here.
Hey, don't forget.
Okay. Okay, the northern border fort, this is where our contact should be, so hopefully we can find it. Got it.
Okay then.
All we can do now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
A world with only one tribe.
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know,
When the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Is it a fight you want?
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
I'm Will.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone, help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Not one of
unconscious.
mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You mean to take all the glory for yourself?
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow!
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
New ally, Stroll. Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally. I like Stroll. He's like, he seemed like such a rude like person at first, but nah, he's chill. He's a good guy.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay?
He's not transmitting events, but only side of our mission, I think. I know.
Here we go.
Be careful, our contact should be inside yourself to find them. You're running with such purpose.
Actually,
oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the
I see.
inside. Well, whatever the case, this is true. It's me too. Let's go inside.
this is...
These some big doors.
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors. Oh. Damn it.
Damn, this is horrific. So many dead.
Oh.
Eurus, I hope
Hurry.
you're safe. There is no time to waste. If we look, like we may find some that still draw breath.
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
None of them are breathing. Damn, we're too late. But there might be others. Let's keep searching.
This is bad.
Get back, we've got company.
What?
What's the deal with this one? They feel similar to that monster from earlier. It's smaller. But is that a human too? It looks like we're going out to fight it. Wait, if it's all the more reason we can't just like trust me, I have some issue.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to try and force strike it one. Agree.
Huh.
I'm glad you've still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Look, we don't stand. Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understood? The two of us attack working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Squad battles. Press Y to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. Press Y at any time, but if you use X attacks its enemies first, you start the battle with advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with X to complete the enemy's breakage checkers.
Things will be fine.
We won't lose
Let's
this
go.
battle. Begin.
Let's do this.
Squad battles. Squad battles, pressing X to attack with your quick weapon R. Attack. That seems MP. Performing an action will expend one turn icon. No up to screen. When all turn icons are displayed,
The power of fire!
Let's go.
Burn to up! Not done yet.
All right, victory is ours.
Small problem.
That was the last of them.
All right!
Whew, we pulled through this somehow. We're alive, and that's all I could ask for. Let's press forward while we still can.
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us,
Hey!
just keep it nasty. But if we have the element surprise, we catch off guard if we strike down, right? You managed to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using X the chance. There's a chance their entire brigade at once for an instant.
Okay.
Let's push through! This battle's out.
This could be our chance.
We got the achievement Stunning. Squad battles with stun enemy. When engaging in a squad battle against stun enemy, one party member will perform advantage initial attack. In addition, enemies will remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this.
Burn to up! Not done yet.
I won't hold back! Still up?
The power of fire!
We did it. Okay. I feel stronger.
We still. Where's his item now? Positioning? Yeah.
I think that's all of them. Great find. Keep it. Look.
Let's give him a fight. Give him my orders.
Everyone, go.
Burn to up!
1 XP.
Even
Nice.
easier than expected.
Unscathed triumph.
We made short work of them. Oh.
He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. Nelda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Ah, of course, this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all. To bloody hell. Don't let it get to you. You don't have to blame. Well, I knew that.
Run.
You're so young, and first get away from here now.
No.
King is up ahead. There are still more soldiers alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. Too late to answer. We can't just run away. Just stay away from that thing.
No.
Hey.
Damn it!
Damn, Delta, I knew this fort was cursed. You're why the horror attacked. Calm down, it's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead, they all had families. Help me, Elda, I don't care anymore, I don't want to die.
Damn it. Hold on.
Wait.
You
two, you're perhaps searching for someone? Answer that. Hey, you can't deny it either. I had this from me. I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth.
What?
That guy, is it the human from earlier?
Was that?
It's not like you came from the top of that tower and maybe there are still soldiers fighting him. We'll handle our own personal matters later, rescuing as far as you press above the town.
Let's hurry.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Come on!
They're down!
We have the edge!
This could be our chance.
Let's go! Fire! A tough one!
The power of fire!
Let's hurry onward.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Burn to us! Let's wrap this up!
That'll do. Always comes through.
I won't hold back! Burn! Still up? Ah!
The power of fire!
Okay.
We did it.
Nice! I bet we'll find a use. Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here.
Let's give him a fight!
Let's settle this quick! The power of fire!
Mage fire. Nice. And we had unscathed trap.
There are still some foes around. Don't let them break down.
This is our chance!
This could be our chance! Burn to us!
Wish every fight was that easy, eh? That'll do it.
Hey, shoot! Hey, shoot! Oh, dang.
Alright, how's that? Let's give him a fight!
This could be our chance!
I do like how this starts up.
Nice!
Troll always comes through.
That's good.
The next one will fall just as easy. Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
Okay, so we get an extra skill point and things naturally level. Okay. So let's raise this. Our strength.
Come on, cat!
Quick!
This battle's ours. Let's go! Settle this quick! A tough one!
Even easier than expected.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Okay, we have like so many medicinal herbs. Let's just give one to you. Oops, just up ahead. Might I have them facing a monster together, may not even be safe anymore at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself.
Hey.
And you? You plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you find whoever it is you're searching for. I won't let you die.
That's true, but
I can't just leave you to die up there. Untouched. Even in a situation like this, you worry more for others than yourself. If I run now, I'll never deliver the message, and the prince will die. You have no choice but to suppress it.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength.
What do you think?
This feeling, I knew it. That human from earlier is up there. What should we do?
Yep.
Let's go. Let's try not to do anything rash. Here we go! I wonder who the contact is. Oh gosh.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Ha.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
I like how humans are the bad guys in this story. No, the mission depends on our survival. Oh yeah.
Vile monster. You're mine! Oh, please!
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this!
Let's go! Fire!
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this.
I'll distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. Forgive me.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll!
Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
What the heck is going on? Anyway,
We've got to find a way to fight back!
Seeker.
Wind!
Alright, that did the trick.
My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic despite its lack of igniter.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead! Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of those weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn on by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We could target those.
Come forth, Royal Soul! Maybe not.
That's it! Stay on it!
Seeker! Scour!
You hit their weakness!
I will fight with pride. Let's go. Wind! Alright, how's that?
We've got to hit the other side too! Wait, what? It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do! Ick! I can't believe it's eating from its own body! Can you knock those apples
By
off?
this power! Scour! Let's go! Wind! Tough one!
Frenzied wings. Wings. Can you just keep spamming frenzied wings?
If we
I
don't
would
take
love
out
that.
those apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Oh, yeah. Knock down the apples to keep it open.
Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Scour!
You hit their weakness.
The freedom. Let's go! Wind! Let's push through! Vitus power! Scour!
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
Let's go!
Weak? That's weak recovery? That'll be enough to be able to win.
Vitus power! Wind!
Man, here I thought we were just gonna have like a normal Elba.
I won't hold back!
Nah.
Scour!
I forgot this is a game made by the Blue Devs Ramon by Atlas.
Vitus power!
Goodbye. Gorlio's
Okay.
Level up, rank up.
Not bad at all.
Agility went up. Let's raise our magic attack damage.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy! Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
Hey, I have some of this
I'll
orbs
be
I picked up.
Someone actually survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
And we got the achievement Allies United. Meet your contact in the northern border fort.
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber, hidden in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Who's Luis?
Luis, sorry.
Is that a real question? About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nation's had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guiaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations would stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
I like
You'll
Grius.
let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Deadline unknown. It's not even the highest ranked mission. Dang, you take the print. Defeat treacherous fiend only at one reign of the king.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we are not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. But I'm counting on you.
I like Grius. But a hardened veteran has become.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
There is something we need to do before we leave.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know as with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Can't think of anything. I don't think I need to know any more about the mission.
Can't think of anything.
Come on, there's gotta be something. Whatever's on your mind.
Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
Oh, great! So we're dealing with not only a prodigy, a genius, but a torn veteran.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony.
Something tells me this ain't gonna go as planned.
He will die by my hand.
I should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Okay, so... there is something we need to do before we leave. I do want to kind of explore the camp. So it says, once you're under one of the trees behind... Oh.
Huh?
There's an insect emitting a strange light. I obtained a gold beetle. That is one gold beetle. And that is one... The story thus far. Death of the King. What was that power on you? I wonder. Grius seemed to know something about it. Hey, I say use it or lose it. That's it. Let's take a rest. Yeah, let's get some. I'll talk some more. Sure if you want, but let's take a break eventually, okay? You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. You want to ask about that power, don't you? I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family before you infiltrated the army.
Indeed.
Who were you? Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness the Prince's tutor and swordplay. That night of the attack, I was there. Truly, that's incredible.
Oh.
Never in my life have I witnessed anything like that. You just tell me it's sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not that the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion just now. Incredible. If only I had power back then. Apologies, I was like, thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for both of us. Let's get some rest.
You know...
Yep. Good. I'm pooped.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know.
I know. I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed.
Gallica. She is kind.
I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
You're right!
If only
Insomnia
our
is
lives
good.
were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls, until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magna within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals.
Okay. I'm liking this game a lot so far. I like how its combat is a lot like Persona's, okay? It has Persona's core combat when it comes to turn-based, to an extent. But it also has new combat features on how you start a combat and on how turns are. I like that. It makes it its own unique game instead of feeling like a, you know, it makes it feel more unique than just another game in the Persona franchise. Seeing how this is a new title by the same devs. The character design is amazing, and I love the fact that the villains of this story, the monsters, are called humans. I think it's really unique in that, you know, we have all these different species, tribes as they're called, and we don't really know what they are as a player, for the most part. We know Elda are very rare. Maybe our protagonist might be the last of them. We also know about some other races. I couldn't catch their names as well, but... and then we have our 3 companions so far. Grius, Stroll, and Gallica. And they all... I really like Stroll and Gallica's personalities. And Grius is, like, I think a battle-hardened mercenary as core. And then we just met Moore. Moore's quite cool. I like Moore so far. And I'm curious on how things are going to go. I love the fact we don't have a silent protagonist. They actually voiced him for his little bit of lines he has in the story. Instead of a silent, he's just more of a quiet guy. Because in previous games, previous Persona games, in the Persona franchise, the protagonist usually doesn't say anything, and when he does, they don't have a voice. They don't have a voice actor voicing them. And in this case, we have a voice actor. And
I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Okay.
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
I hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Rank
now
1
let's
with
see
more.
what manner of story you'll weave.
The party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia. Allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in Academia. That's really cool. Oh my gosh, you actually get to see this. I can sense a heroic embodiment of the Seeker from more followers. From more is the first of your followers, people that support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthen your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is just the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead.
We got the achievement for gaining a follower. This is very unskippable.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Flames Day.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
They're called the Nord Mines. Apparently going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case.
This road should take us to Grand Chan.
All right.
We'll check for a way around. Next stop. Grand Chan.
This.
Nord Mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them. Approach.
Don't let your guard down.
We're going through the Nord Mines. Are you ready? Go.
Good.
We should hurry. Our focus is on making the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
The mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
Huh?
What's the matter?
What happened?
Maybe imagining it, but I can't help but feel we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness? Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just
Don't
on
let
that.
your guard down.
Looking for an opening to escape? Don't forget, I don't know. No, I think there's certainly someone watching them.
Look at that!
Technically... Hey, look! Up in the air. Funny enough, there's actually 2 people watching. The mysterious voice, there's probably 3. The mysterious voice, us the player, and whoever's actually watching. That large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in. So what now? Like, we need another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide them without. No, we need to keep moving. We need to keep moving. We're already low on time as it starts. Let me guess. You can move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on. Let's go. Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move. Don't fall behind.
Forward.
Moon moss.
Stop!
Hold on. There's some wild dogs over there. Mundos, let's be something back. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if not careful. We can't give them a chance to surround us. We need to find a path for them. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just find wild dogs better with more. Oh. Good, you're starting to catch on. You can't let fear paralyze you. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting or are they familiar? Got it. Once you've assessed their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Now size up the hundo. What do you make? Indeed. You slipped out of the death's grip before, so this should be hardly a challenge. Sizing up enemies. Press LT to activate face eye to identify enemies should be other color. Lower enemies will glow blue, enemies of the same level glow yellow, and higher level enemies will glow red. Unknown enemies will glow orange. Sizing up enemies. You've leveled up to a point where you think you can overpower someone else, so you just play first and see if the colors change. Engaging a weaker force, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Weak enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you to a squad battle. The other protagonists will still take damage. Locking on. Whew, there are a lot to learn here. If you press LB when a cursor is over an enemy, you will be locked onto that enemy. The enemy will always be in view. You can easily close the distance. Alright. Understood? Now put out your shot.
We got this.
Let's push through.
Very impressive.
Alright, how's that? Let's push through. Alright, how's that?
That was brilliant.
Dirty straw.
Hold on.
Alright. One more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Press Y to initiate squad battle against enemy in the field. If you use putting its page of attack, the battle is an advantage. However, if you're attacked by a stronger enemy, survey the situation, use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage. Fighting in dungeons. Evaluate the enemies in your vicinity and decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly with X attacks to stun them first, or jump in directly with strategic battle using Y. Face sight will help you determine your battle approach. While staying out of the enemy's reach, use it to get back.
I'm counting on you.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before we reach Grand Trad. I need you to be sure.
That being the case,
Brace yourselves.
That's just annoying. Enemy ambush. Okay, I know how ambushes work. Okay.
Let's go. Scour.
That settles that.
We made short work of them. There are enemies around. Watch your step.
Here we go.
Let the battle begin.
Don't be careless. Here I go.
All right.
Take this.
Tougher than I thought.
Let's stay calm. Come forth, Royal Soul. There's no way I'm
Oh,
stopping here.
unscathed. We got an extra couple XP, a bit of extra money, and some extra mag.
I see the enemy. Time for some close push through.
Okay.
All right, how's that? Charging in.
Very impressive.
There are enemies around. Watch your step.
We won't lose this
First
fight.
move's ours.
I won't hold back.
They die hard.
Gale's attack.
Watch out! You're barely holding it together.
By this power.
Your attack
Take
power's
this.
down.
I'll go for the
Only
kill.
one left. Finish them off and we're clear. Your attack power's down. Only one
Try
left.
some of this.
Finish them off and we're clear.
Be correct. Nice.
All
Result.
right, victory is ours. I think we're in the clear.
Bouncy block.
Come on. Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Let's settle this quick.
Seeker. Wind. Let's
That
finish
one's
this.
down.
That's the
We've
spirit.
got nothing to worry about.
Held by two.
Let's wrap
Gale
this
took
up.
one out.
I will
Not
fight
bad,
with
if I
Seeker.
say so myself.
Scour.
And there we go.
They chose the
Unscathed
wrong
try.
opponent.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
We made short work of them.
Ah,
What is it?
I mean, seen you lot. What? You wanna think so? What are you talking about? No, I'd say it's not material. I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so, and it's a place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a rough month like this? Whoa, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. Ooh. I have a regular nearby, so I came for business. We saw really what does today, so I seen the human appeared. For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes our entire team? My apologies, didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you be interested in buying something? This You might try to hear a lot of gossip, plenty of rumors lately about beasts from all over, getting more feral by the day. And when that happens, a human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. Doesn't mean. I heard that monsters have been running amok lately at the nearby border fort, and then that happened. Oh, have you found something worth selling? I can give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods. Lots of rubbish, but some materials. You won't catch me scavenging for it today.
Thank you.
I'll stay put until the beasts settle down. You'll find you were selling.
They found us. Get ready, everyone.
Let's do this.
Let's clear them out.
I don't want to do that.
Tougher than I thought.
Stroll's combat power is down.
Wind! Just two left!
Keep it up.
One remains.
Your attack is down. Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
There we go.
Can't linger here. Let's move. Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
Right there. Forward! Alright.
There's no rush.
Okay.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
I see the enemy. Time for some close combat.
You'll be okay without healing.
Forward!
Right?
Time for some close combat.
Nice. You're gaining strength.
Right there. Alright. How's that? This is our chance. This could be our chance.
Take this! Still standing, eh?
Tougher than I thought.
That's how
Okay.
I survived this long.
Shiny stone.
That was the last of them.
I see the enemy. This battle's ours.
give it my all.
Let's go. Come forth, royal soul. Last one.
They're dead. I knew you had this.
Okay, there we go.
No
Last
more
two.
third breath.
Be careful. There's more of them.
Right there. Push through. Let's give him a fight.
Let's take them all out.
Go on, finish the job.
Tougher than I thought.
He's literally left one for that. And that's good. More
Wish every
XP.
fight was that easy, eh?
We made short work of them.
Hold on.
Hold on. The air here is suddenly gone tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? We've been surrounded. Even out here, it seems like monsters are those. You can hear me. So show yourself, or would you rather? Come on here. Damn, awfully sharp for an old guy. That bastard slipped long enough.
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind!
What is that?
Never seen anything like it.
That's not an igniter.
Take this.
Get ready. Here they come.
Guarding. Press B to guard, which consumes one turn icon. Guarding greatly decreases your damage. The character takes prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents enemies.
What's that?
Ready for impact!
I think something's coming! Watch out!
It's
Not
our
done
turn
yet.
now!
Coming at us!
Utilizing formations. During sword battles, your formation will affect the damage party members selected and receives. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less damage from enemies. In battle, you can move party members can use.
To the rear guard.
Seeker! Scour!
Take this! Let's do this! Shite!
Vitus power. Wind!
Tougher than I thought. It's our turn now! Coming at us?
What's that? I think something's coming!
Take
Watch
this!
out!
There we go. 80 XP is always nice. Are they the soldiers from the fort? They survived? No, that couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they? No, that's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized to pursue? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm gonna stick your way.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go.
All right.
Here we are. So creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. Hey, the crown bureaucracy ordered, so I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear miners risking it all to come to this place seeking.
Hey.
I'll play trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. So hurry inside. You're not wrong. Make preparations if you must, but
So?
the difference between our first save and our second. Well, I'm going to call it here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This was Sasato. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.